Hello, Chulos. How are you? How are you today? Listen, I had to just go out we just rolled real quick to Sam's, and then I went with Julia, and so we picked up some church's chicken. Church's chicken. But, and then I told Sam to stay home and make macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes, the instant that we have, right? And then I bought a chicken sandwich for Jessie. Well, not me. Look, Julia gave me the money, but she says I don't know her, so she gave it to us. Oh, fucking I didn't take it. Here, Mama, come here. Take a picture of this real quick. Y lo me lo manda así. Se me olvidó decir. Siempre se me olvidó últimamente. Pues es que ya saben que se me va la ver. Oh, duh, I know why. Because I had to go get threaded. Thread that hair, honey. Thread that hair. Oh, yeah, and then just a couple that come right here that I hate. Like right here. So I got those threaded. Because you could wax and everything, but you know. The longest way they'll last, yeah. Bye-bye. Have a good time. Ay. My daughter's going out with her friends. Así déjale. Sí. Cacao quedos ahí bien y ya. ¿Verdad? Me traigan mis ollitas, los mandé a la Samantha y it's because they want to borrow the car all the time. I don't like them too because right now the car is running really bad, the van. You know when your car, I don't know if you've all ever been poor like me and never had fucked up cars. But if you have if you know what a fucked up car is, it's breaking down all the time and, you know. So this car, my van is like you stop at the stop sign and it's like it's gonna already break down, you know. I see some right there, just all the way there. But he said that, can he go cut his hair real quick? And I said, then buy me a soda. And then she goes, I'll get the change from the Ken sabe que can. And I said, mijo. And he's all the way here. I'm on the potty pee. And they said, ¿me compras una soda? Sí. Did I kiss you guys already? Double por si no. Se me va bien feo la rionca y es bien feo. Déjame mi sodita. Let me get it. Oh. Thank you, bye-bye. Awesome, bye-bye. Be careful, okay, please. But I had already planned on drinking water. You know? And, Daddy. What? Oh, how was your sandwich though? Good. So I don't understand how it. Huh? How it. What? Where's the door up there? They can't see you, don't worry. Right there. Right there's good. Thank you, papi. Ahí dale. Salud. Salud. Say excuse me. I try to stay away from soda. And if I don't have it a day or two, I really miss it because I love soda. So I can't lie that. That's good. These are my real glasses, by the way. The ones that I can use outside and then they dim. Turn out the lights. Da, 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 da. I haven't given some shout outs in a while. I need to give some shout out to my older girls that have been in here longer for me. I don't mean older in age. They've been in here since the beginning. Elizabeth Torres. Elizabeth. She's a lover of cats. She's a beautiful woman. And then we have Annette and Nikki. But the main girl is China. But I love them both. They're like sisters to me. They're very good people. All my friends are such good people, man. Hopefully, she said she's going to try to make it down for Sam's wedding. We still haven't planned it. It's because the car's running bad. I got sick for about a week. Just a lot of shit was happening. But anyways, we weren't going to be able to do it in August anyways because in church we got a lot of activities going on. And I need my pastor to be here on a Saturday because that's the day that he's going to marry them, on a Saturday. I wanted him to marry them on a Sunday. Sorry, chico. It's because I got mi cosa cookies in this little scoop box. And I told him yesterday, I said, baby, did you get your little cookies from the school bus? And he's like, no. I got your little school bus box and it has cookies in there. So he's all, no. And we love cookies in this house. You know which ones I like? You can get them at the Dollar Tree. Shit, not $1 no more, huh? I don't know about your cities, your towns, if you have a Dollar Tree or 99-cent store, but there's a Dollar Tree where everything's supposed to be $1. Fuck that. Prices went up now. And then some of them start at $1.25. I think it is. And Julia was telling me that she read somewhere that everything that's supposed to be $1 is going to go up to $1.75. These are really good. They're animal crackers. You know which ones, guys? I'll tell you which ones. I don't know if y'all ate them. Did you by any chance, if you're a little older, did your mom ever buy you a little red box? Looks like a little train with a string, and then you can carry it and it has little animal crackers. That's what it is. Okay, well, so China, my love to you guys. Lulis is always here. I didn't know that my real best friend in the whole world, Sandra, my nana, she's telling me that sometimes she watches me. And I'm like, you should have told me so I could shout you out. I never knew she was in here because she don't have Facebook or she don't have time for nothing. She's a very hard worker. She just works and works and works. This woman, beautiful, beautiful, freaking green-eyed monster. La nana. Está hermosa, con un pinche cabellote así, bien thick, black. Blancota con sus green eyes. Casi no se maquilla. Y she dresses like this. She will never dare show hair or cleavage. I don't know why she's like that. Sí, cuando éramos chavales éramos bien cabronas. Pero bueno, qué bueno que sea así. Shout out to her. Shout out to Lulis and shout out to Amber and all the rest of you girls that have fallen in after. Shout out to Rosillo Muelas. Ay, Rosillo me mandó unas cosas bien bonitas. Ayer una mañana me mandó un beautiful, like a Christian poem, you know, and the little music's going real pretty. I like that. Something under my leg. Felt like a fucking sticker. I'm a little mad because she didn't finish making. She only had water with butter. Cabrona, le dije que me poniera a hacer. I'm not even too much a lover of the box macaroni. She said, I think she put salt. This is from one of the boxes that I got from that girl that sold me. I don't remember how many. That had the, mira, con las black mechas. Está bonito. Se ve chida, ¿verdad? Never say se ve chida. Say se guacha, se guacha. You know what? I love to talk like that and throw in my slang, old lady Chulo words. I love to do that in front of people, especially when they're kind of like, act like they don't break a fucking plato. And they don't look at their own tail when they talk about you. Look at guys, right now, when I went to do my hairs, the owner was there, she's from Nepal. Girl, when I first got there, my girl, Jasmine, shout out to Jasmine. She was busy doing somebody. Usually they go to their eyebrows. So she was busy, so they had the Nepal music in the background. Or sometimes they have, what did you say it was called? Deep house music? I believe. I wrote it down because I want to start hearing it because it's kind of like techno, you know? No words, just like, you know? So nobody talking about este. Así le iba a morder el pollo. Todo. Le acabo de echar de este. Guys, this is that Thai style sweet chili sauce. I used to always promote it for you guys. Too bad they don't sponsor me from Great Value. Even if it was a cheap, you know, brand name, I wouldn't mind sponsoring anybody, you know. Anyways, I once saw Cardi B because I would watch. I don't follow her too much, but I saw her. She was gonna eat some chicken. She had like maybe a wing and a leg, like 2 wings and a leg. I think on her plate. She had a paper plate. She drowning them in fucking hot sauce. And then she was getting honey. Hey, honey. He was getting honey. Pinche bro, I tell you, all these bros valen verga. Let's see if you guys know where this line is. She got put on your... Guys, put on your thinking caps. Where's this line from? Porque los apóstoles valen verga. That's your clue. But anyways, what the fuck was I saying? She drowsed it in that hot sauce. While she's doing it, my mouth is watering. And then she puts honey. I don't like honey too much, pero. And then she fucking takes a bite. Oh, no pepper. No pepper. Nobody put away this brand new toilet paper that I brought back. I don't remember it. I think it was when Julia said, there's no more paper towels. Shut up, baby. Now I'm by your muzzle. Muzzle. Did your mom ever tell you when you were little? Shut up or I'm going to put tape on your mouth. I think I did do it to Sam so she wouldn't shut up. That little girl, I put it on and she's just like, and I turned her on because I wanted to laugh and then she goes, she wasn't trying to take it off, okay? She was like, So I took it out and go, pinche güey, ¿por qué te estás riendo? You're supposed to be serious. Or even cry. She's like, Mommy, you're funny. For real though. Se me antoja bien cabrona. Mira, ahorita te voy a dar, cálmala. Y luego al niño le daré un chicken sandwich. But I wanted to take a bite because he loves chicken sandwiches and sodas. Julia. But, you know, that's extra money that sometimes I don't have too much to spend. But, you know, like today, Chulo told me I can have all the money in her purse that was free, the cash. And Sam was supposed to take me to the threading and then to go buy something and then back. And Sam, her head hurt. Ay, la Julia, thank you, my head hurts. And she was in the shower, la Julia. O cuando yo saludo, por favor me llevaba. Oh yeah, I had to wait till. And when she got out of the shower, I was almost done with my makeup. I just needed my eyelashes. My eyelashes is the last thing I put on. Right here. I'm seeing with my little eye. I see with my little eye. The chicharones, you know those chicharones that I recommend from Sam's?
I'll tell you later when you're done with your video.
Is it important? Is it fast?
It's like something scientists did. It's a little creepy. So they were able.
Okay, sit right here. They won't see you.
They
Sit
were
right here.
able to turn.
So they can hear you, but sit right here.
It's gonna be fun. They turned a piece of spinach where it kind of works like a beating heart. They even put blood in it, and it was like actually moving.
Jesus Christ! On a piece of spinach. Are you listening? This guy is a fucking brainiac.
I just found the video right now.
So they had bought spinach.
Yeah, and they figured they were doing some weird stuff with it, and they made it clear, and then they poured blood in it, and it started like kind of moving like a beating heart. Yeah.
It's fucking weird. Thank you for your information, Mr. Herrera. Guys, I cannot suck this straw. It's so hard for me. It's one of those big ass fucking holes with a boba. Remember that time when I bought a boba box? I liked it. I need to buy it again. That was at Walmart, I believe. But I like the bobas that has the flavored boba. Anyway. My geek. Cotton Philip. There's two men in here. Yeah. I don't remember your names, but they say beautiful things to me. This is the white bracket that I'm wearing. You know what? I think I'm just gonna have to stop and do something instead of just talking about it. And get that. I have that bucket. You all remember when before they still do. At Christmas time at Walmart, they got all these. They got all these. I'm sorry, sir. Me voy a pensar nervios. Pero ya no me está molestando con those big buckets of like a little pretty Christmas house with snow and stuff or whatever. And they have popcorn in it. And it's got dividers, like 3 or 4 caramel popcorn and with cheese and normal, you know, it's like, those are good, by the way. And then they have the little tin thingy, the cocoa also with this lid, and that one has the sugar cookies. Like those are real good, and those are coming around at Christmas too. I like those. 10 things Hispanics do. Ay, no te creas. But yeah, in the Hispanic household, you'll open up one of them little jars and think it's cookies, and there's needles and threads up in there. Your mom's sewing kit. Just like they say. If you're Mexican, if you're Hispanic, and no offense to nobody, I am Hispanic. When you see you're hungry for a little snack, and you fucking go after school and you look in the fridge and you see a little can of fucking cottage cheese, and you go get your spoon and your cottage cheese in a little bowl, and you're gonna get ready to open it up, and there's fucking beans or whatever, or sopita. It happens everywhere. I love that crunch. You know how they say you're not supposed to eat the skin because it's fat? I had always liked the skin, to be honest. And you know, there's a lot of people that like to eat the fatty part. Right on my Facebook, I put up this thing. And I just told you guys the other day. Hold on, okay? Okay. There's a piece of carnita there. Okay. Where it said that I told you guys that I had read somewhere or heard somewhere that fat, especially when you eat pork, it's good for you. It's good for you. You know, a lot of people say stay away from manteca, don't fry your beans in the manteca. I have never stopped because it's what gives beans it's what gives beans the taste, right? And you know. Anyways. Don't gross out. It's the little end of the has like a little bit of cartilage. So where am I going to put them? Oh, I put them over here. Where are the dogs? They're right here next to me on the floor. Because it's hot. Pobrecitos. They're laying on the floor like, oh. Because the tile is French, man. The tile. Oh, I feel hair right there. Get out. Look, this is what I do, because they spoil puppies, you know. To me, I don't know, I guess because I grew up this way. We would give our dogs anything, you know. If we had been beans in the fridge for sopa and stuff, we would. We would give them chicken and bones and shit. So, you know, I can't follow the just their croqueta food. Look, I do this. I take up the colita and I save it right here for them. Perdón. And then I take up this colita. Put it right there. Sometimes it comes off if I dig harder with the little stick, and that I do not put in there. The little, I forgot, it has a certain name. This is the little skinny bone. Porque es peligro. That one supposedly can get stuck this way. Guys, I'm noticing right here. See it? Was that as noticeable before? Could it be that I'm losing weight? Or could it be that I'm becoming the predator? I never saw the movie, but I know the picture, and it was a scary monster, and he has Freddy Krueger, whatever. Anyways, that Cardi B did that, and I wanted to try it, Well, look at Jesse said he didn't want to eat this because it tasted like fish. And I didn't want to gross out. También por eso le eché la salsa. Well, I think it tastes like fish. If it tasted weird, I would be the first one to spit them out. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have 2 little legs. I don't think I can finish the macaroni because it's very salty. And I bet you if I ask her, she goes, yes, I put some of that little chicken thing. And I'm like, chicken bouillon. I'm seeing this little thing right here. When I was little, if I would see like blood in there or something, or not cooked correctly, I would barf. No, I won't barf, but if it's crudo, I'm just gonna eat it. But I won't get all disgusted and stuff, no. But I am that kind of person that me asco. Like, I won't eat that little part of chicken because that has the little veins in there. Okay, this was Jesse's. Where are they? They're over there by the door. Mira el pinche pelo ese. They are just waiting to bark like a motherfucker. They're waiting for somebody to bark. Or pass by. See, this time the bone came. How you doing, bone? Get out. Get out. Okay. Now they're here looking at me. Yeah, pues you pelito. Like, sigue. One of my 3 hairs, right? Here, guys, fine. Maxie Poo, where are you, Max? Max. Oh, here you are, you little fucker. You know what? I used to get mad at the girls because I used to throw like this, like thick chicken and chicken skin on the floor to them. Ay, se va a quedar ahí la manteca y it's gonna fall, wah, 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 wah. Or the ants are gonna come in. Hurrah, hurrah, marching in, hurrah, hurrah. Pero no. No, these little motherfuckers are so happy to have a taste of something rather than their stupid croquetas that they everything fell in here in the chips. Oh, it was just Jesse. Jesse. It's the wallet. I'm just kidding. It's that $100 wallet. I love it. Jesse. You can't throw balls in this trash. I have a little trash right here for me. And then this makes me look like a little muffin. You know those Mexican, I want to be the, the Mexican muffin, the mantecadas, which are so good. That's this. Or you go to a store, you buy that pan that has, se llama pan de nuez, I believe. Why do I feel like they're crooked? I'll just do my video like this. No, I'm just kidding. There's a picture that I put up on Facebook a long time ago. And I was sitting on the stairs going like this at my other house. And this is the big boop, the bigger boop. It looks like it's twice as big, and then this one looks all way up there. Hi, chichis. You just don't know what chichis do to you. It's hard to have big chichis. And it really does hurt your back, and it really does hurt your back, and está cabrón. It's women that want to get big ass fucking titties. You don't know what you're in for. I only ate one and then just this little piece. I'm not gonna eat this one. I was hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast because I got a plate. We were supposed to go to get blood out. Me and Jesse were supposed to go to labs. I'm not gonna eat this fucking salty ass macaroni. Macaron. Chacarone. Speaking of no. Ask Santos. He knows the smell well. Oh, let me get the chicharones. We'll eat chicharones, but where do I put them? Oh, let me just go in here real quick and get a paper plate. Oh my God, guys. I can't believe there's still pizza from yesterday. The frozen one from Walmart, but I fucking like it. I like it a lot. You know, 2 fucking hard-ass pieces. You know what? I like it like this hard. Like a stick. No, don't just kidding. Ain't no dicks on here, goddammit. Mira. Que es que me lo arreglo y que es que otra vez ya iba otra vez. Get on top of that bitch and squeeze it up. Give me a hoe if you got your fucking bus fare. Who's the hoe? Ho. No, I'm not a hoe no more. I had to, because they were going to go cash his check. She borrowed the van to get him and go cash his check and go to the bank. And well, I said, fuck it, When they stay here, I have never said, here, you pay a bill. Here, you pay this, you pay that. And when I buy, when it's payday, whatever I buy for one, I buy for all. I won't be like nosotros acá unos big old fucking McDonald's meals or whatever, y a little puchi, a little hamburger. No, I'm not cool like that. I can't be, even if I want it. Like last time, well, I better say we. We like chips in this house, and we always have right there by the light in the kitchen. There's a space. We always have chips there. We'll get Jesse once or twice. Well, I get him when I get his footsteps. When I get the footsteps, which they're his. I'll get him his big bag of Funyuns, and they're expensive. Oh my lord, chips are expensive right now. I get him his Funyuns, and I always tell him, make yourself little sandwich bags. That way you can have some, for when you come home after school. And it was left out, but it doesn't get thick. It just gets so stupid hard. It's not that hard anyways. I love to leave in the pizza in the oven for a little longer so it could get more than crispy. Oh, I love it. I love it and taste it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Otra vez. Am I seeing things? Mendigo. There it is. Maybe he wants to come this way. Walk this way. Oh my God, I remember in the 80s when walk this way, when freaking Aerosmith hace junto con Run DMC. Remember Run DMC? Walk this way. Y luego entonces acá con su hip hop y luego le walk this way. I was like, what the fuck? I hit myself on the elbow. Don't rub it because it means money. Thank you very much. I'm trying to scrub more. I feel like they're really black. This one. I try to scrub more. I gotta put like I've seen a lot of things on TikTok and little things to remove all that black shit. Even I saw this thing is this. If you want to line your asterisco prieto, your cauliflower. I know, que funny. You know these girls that I would watch that are gay, but they dress as women. I used to watch them a lot. I first started seeing many years ago. Deborah. She would dress like a man and like a woman in the night and go prostitute at the truck stops. Close to, I believe he lives on the other side of Laredo, Texas. Deborah Livas, I remember now. He lived across the way, and he would go to the drug stop and prostitute, and it was so funny. There are other people, and I've seen it, that are bloggers and stuff. They use some of his words because they're funny. He's strung up. People know he's strung up. He still does what he does. This dude, as a man, when he was dressed as a woman, was fucking beautiful, sexy, had body, except the boobs he would wear a bra and put stuff in, right? Meanwhile, a lot of men that were dressing like women were actually going and getting boob jobs, right? And I hope I'm not offending anybody. And then came Las Perdidas, Wendy and Paula. And there was like, perdidos. It's because these dummies were friends. Paulita already had boobs, right? I don't remember what his real name is. I don't know if he has his ass done or not, but he has a fucking sexy ass. Fucking big ass. Being sexy. I wish I had an ass like that. I had a nice ass. But. And then later on, it got bigger and nicer and sexier. And then I lost my weight and it went down. I lost my hips. Oh, my hips don't lie. I could do an impression of Shakira. Look. No, just kidding. I lost my hips, for reals. I lost my hips. My beautiful fucking legs, dude. It's no lie, man. Everybody in the streets, I'm not lying, te lo juro ante Dios. And then I always wore shorts all my life. Would always tell me, qué bonitas piernas tienes. Even women would tell me. Not in a peeping way, you know, just in a nice way. And, you know, even when I was in my 30s and I already had Sam and Julia, they'd be like, qué bonitas piernas tienes, señora. Muchas gracias. Uy. One time when I was, I think in my 30s, I was with my best friend Sandra. She had a tia named Toñita, Tia Toñita. And she already passed away. One time when we were going to go to the bar. Because there, instead of hanging around with my friends, they want me, the moms would want me to go with them to a bar, so I would. To get them free beer. Which I didn't mind. Because they were older, but they wouldn't, they wouldn't get so prettied up, you know, so dolled up. And I would. And I was always known to wear my I always wore mini skirts, always, all my life. I loved mini skirts. Why? Because I loved showing off my legs. ¿Verdad? Se miran bonitas, no lie. I'm not gonna say, oh my God, I was the most beautiful, I had the hottest body. No. But I was very sexified because I like to look sexy. I was gonna help her put on, I don't know what, her shoes or something. I told her, mira la Toñita, ya se resuró las piernas, and she goes, a mí no me salen pelos. And I told her, ¿qué? And I was still young, and I was like, what do you mean you don't? All women have hairs on their legs. She was like, I've never had hairs on my legs. I used to have them like when I was in my 20s, and one day they just stopped growing. And I was like, whoa, wow, that would be cool for me. And I guess it's a drag when you gotta shave. I mean, yeah, you get used to it, but it's a drag. And buying your rastrillos y la chingada. And it sucks more when you cut yourself by accident. But anyways, one day my hair stopped growing on my legs when I was in my 30s. And they were very sexified, so they looked even more sexified. How you doing? That's a Respucia from Norbert, ¿verdad? How you doing? You guys know Adriana Grande. Pobrecitos. They're so fucking hungry. They're babies. Thank God we have the water cooler because they get to drink cold water and they love it. But right now, the red light was blinking, so that means that the water's done. And the lights are blinking. Sapricil. Sapricil. And staying in the membrane. That was me. Yeah. Mm. For like a week. Julia didn't take them out for a walk because she said it was way too hot for them. And I don't know, I'm not out there, huh? But yeah, I remember she would come in and take it for a long time. Qué pendeja, tiré el pinche. Oh, it's a brand new can. I'm not playing. It's a brand new can. There it is. Don't gross out on me. Don't gross out. You know, a lot of people do things like that and they just pretend that they're very, like, I don't anymore. But I have. I don't, like, I'm not a milk drinker, right? Very rarely. Very rarely. Sometimes I'll open the fridge. I haven't done it in a couple years. And I'll look at the milk. Y se me antoja. It's because I don't like it. Because usually when you're going to drink milk, it's not that cold and it tastes nice. Tastes nasty. Let's put the remote so it'll stop playing. Let's just get a little bit. Anyways, this is protein. Ayer trajeron compraba el Abraham eggs because he eats eggs every day. And when he first came, you know, I was like, oh, our eggs are gone. And it's because I give Abraham in the morning. And I was like, it's okay, Mama, it's for everybody. But then I would buy more and they would be gone again. I'm not stingy, para nada, y menos con la comida. But I would say common sense, or some people just don't have any common sense, you know. Common sense, if you go stay at somebody's house and you're finishing up something, go bring some more, you know. Whoever you're staying with is going to appreciate it. Guys, never stay at somebody's place without taking something, you know. That's something my mom taught me. And I'll tell you why right now. Right now. Just speak. Pobrecita, my mom was in her older years when she met my dad. From there on, grew up being older, but grew up really sad because my dad was a dick. No lie. No fucking lie. My dad was a dick. I mean, he only hit me like 2 times. I could never say, he beat me. No. Neither did my mom. But back then, we were in the era and the time when your mom, when you were at home or at a party or at your aunt's house, whatever, when you're doing something wrong and your mom would just go stare nice at you, you stopped it, you know? It wasn't even because they were going to hit you, but it's just those eyes that they would do, like, órale. Puro vato loco. Anyways, my mom suffered a lot with him because my mom was an only child. My mom was born in Tornillo, Texas. I think I look like her, but now that I'm older. But everybody would tell me, no, your mom looks like, you know, your younger brother Ismael and your older sister Lulu. Because they're more blanquitos than me. My mom had really white skin. Like a cabacha. And my dad was moreno. Not super dark, but yeah, moreno. the chico como, no. He was born in Ravens. But yeah, his parents did come from Chihuahua, Mexico. Oh yeah. I got Mexican blood running up in there, you know. Whenever I would get my you-know-what every month, I'd be like, you little Mexican. No, not really. No, I'm just kidding. You're bleeding. I hated that damn period thing. I'm glad I stopped. I think I stopped like at 48. I just hit 43. Yeah, like by 45, 46. Finito. Finito. Con la sangrita. When Jessie came along, I didn't even know I could have babies yet anymore. That's a long story, which I'll tell you guys someday. Probably when I start going live, so more people can know my real story. But I have this friend. Jesus Christ, what's his name? He's on my Facebook. No offense, he's a black man. He lives over there in Alameda. Oh my God, what the hell is his name? I forgot his name. And I gave him a shout out too. Anyways, he writes books. And I was talking to him when I first added him. I got him on the dating app. And I said, oh, he's not that ugly, but what I say there on my bio definitely is I'm only looking for friends. And then in parentheses in big letters, I say, I don't go to Juarez because I don't. I may go one day again when it's about my car or to do something important like that. But am I going to go meet up a vato in Juarez? Hell no, I don't care how fucking hot he is. And there's hotter guys in Juarez than here, let me tell you. But because of all that murder stuff and all that stuff that went on, I want to come back in a fucking body bag, you know what I mean? And then a lot of my friends from Juarez and families, they'll tell me, it just depends, like if you're in the wrong area, But if you're not hanging with those kind of people that are, you know, problematicos or gang related, then you're fine. No. How many people have gotten what they call bala perdida? You know what bala perdida is? A lost bullet. Like there's a shooting out going on in another block, maybe half a block away. And you're over here having a cocoa with your family, and all of a sudden one of your family members and dies because that stupid bullet, ¿cómo se dice? Traveled all the way over there. That's a lost, what you call a lost bullet. Because it got lost instead of hitting wherever they were going to hit in that, you know, panorama, whatever. Te ven y te da ti, nomás. Or how many people have been, ay, people, ¿no ves chicharrón, mijo? Te voy a dar este. They like to nibble on this, but it's hard right now. Not that hard. Puppy, you want to eat this? I lie. It's because Papi's so different from this. Papi, you give him something, you know? He'll put it in his mouth and go jump up the sofa and eat it. So we have to be, you know, brushing it and washing it because, you know, se queda manchado. He didn't want it. No want it, baby. No want it, papi. Ay, papacito hermoso. Quiere más chicken. Chicken, do it. Chicken, do it. Pero yeah, anyway, shit goes down like that over there in J-Town. It could go down anywhere you're at, but J-Town was known for its a few years when they were killing the women. Unaliving them. There you go, because I'm not supposed to say that. They were unaliving the women, and I don't know. They made a lot of movies on that now. You might find them on Tubi. There's one called The Border. Backyard, hold on. There was another one called Backyard, I think. Backyard. There was another one with Jennifer Lopez. I forgot their names, but I love to watch those kind of movies. Tan chidas. I like to see those, the ones about, how the struggles of a Mexican and how they go through that shit. There's a good one, but it's in Spanish. I saw it when I was real young. And I always wondered why I would say certain words, because I've been very talkative and say funny, stupid shit. And throughout the years, sometimes I would say, sorry, okay? I'm not playing. I would say, is it always this smoggy? Yes, it's always this smoggy. And I knew I got it from a movie, but I didn't know why, and it was that one. And it's right now, it's on Tubi. It's called Norte. I think I told you guys about it a few weeks ago. Norte. It's such a fucking good-ass movie, man. It's real sad. But it's about a brother and a sister, and it's in Spanish. And it's about how they suffered wherever they were at and how they crossed and made it here. And in the end, at the end, it makes you cry. That is a very good movie. And then it's funny because this dude, they're little Indians. Okay? He goes to this man that he's older and he knows about shit and about crossing over the bridge and all that stuff. And we would talk like this, like, pues por eso vine con vos, para que usted me diga cómo. And then the man would say, like, dude, one thing for sure, like, how do you say, what did he say? Hold on, let me think of the words. Okay, he said, tell me it's hot. How do you say it's hot? And he's like, hace mucho calor. It's because he's sort of funny. Hace mucho calor. He goes, no, si lo dices así, van a saber dónde eres. Tienes que decir, si quieres parecer un mexicano, tienes que decir, hace un calor de la chingada. Then he's like you have to say chingada. Chingada es chingada. Chingada esto y chingada lo otro. Para todo tienes que decir. I already told you, I remember now. Because when the immigration got him, the little brother and the little sister were all scared like that, all like inditos. And they're like, I think these guys are from Oaxaca or from Quetzal de Chingos. But once it clicked to him that, hey, I'm supposed to look like a Mexican. And then they said, what's your name or something? And he goes, bueno, ¿qué chingados traen? ¿Qué chingados? And then he used the word. And then the other immigration guy goes, yup, they're Mexican. Throw them back to Quetzal de Chingos. It's a real good movie. I love it. Like, I could watch it again over and over. Also because it reminds me of from when I was like 12 or 13, dudes. I think I saw it at the drive-in with my parents, of course. There's another movie in Spanish. And it was on YouTube. I hope it's there. In fact, I'm going to watch it right now if it's there. There's a Mexican singer named Yolanda del Rio. She's already older than dirt, unless she passed away already. She was never as pretty in the face, but she had a beautiful body. And she made movies and she sang. She had this strong, kind of crying voice. And back when I was young and I used to sing, I could do her voice easy. I can't anymore. I don't know. Once Jesse was born, maybe about a year later or right when he was born, I lost my voice, my singing voice. Dudes, I used to sing so fucking well that I almost made it. When I was up in LA, back when I was, after I got out of school, I went up there for like 5 years to live with my tia. It was normal to me. And they would be like, having a little party, a little get together, and they'd be like, cántanos, Irma, cántanos. And I never minded, and I never was embarrassed or nothing. Except that I had always had a comedy shit in it, because I'm fucking crazy. So I'll get the broom and I'll be like singing and going like this. And they would all be laughing and laughing. But they would love my voice everywhere that I went, and they would always tell me, cántanos, cántanos, cántanos. A lady passed by with a little baby in a stroller. And she even turned over here. And one of them just went, that's it. So I would sing, I would throw myself on the floor, I would do all this kind of crazy shit. I would just do a lot of stupid shit just to make everybody laugh. And yeah, I used to say like Yolanda Rio. I can't anymore. I can't sing anything. I don't know if it was because I smoked so many cigarettes or I don't know. Then somebody had told me, somebody really didn't want you to sing anymore and did something to you. There are bad people out there, that do their hexes and wexes and all them shits just to you. ¿Verdad? I was watching the other day this thing where some people go as far as trying to do hexes on you through your TikTok, through your pictures here. Oh my God. And I was like, they have your picture and they have candles and they were showing all that shit. And I said, what the fuck? That's why I don't like people. If you look at my Facebook, and it's not because I think I'm all that. I ain't shit. I'm an old lady. A lot of my pictures, because when I get dolled up and put in my wigs, I take a lot of pictures, and it looks like I'm a really beautiful woman. But I'm not. I'm normal. I barely put it up, and it'll say share. And it's all this little. And I'm sorry if I offend anybody. It's all these little Arabs. Because that is like, I'm going to say 70% of all my followers. It's the Arabs. De Iran, de India, de la India. Turkey, not too many turkeys. You know who's really mean? Vatos from Argentina, man, they're bitches, man. If they try to talk to me, and then if I say, hola, ¿cómo estás? Or something, they'll say in my group pictures, like when I put up a picture in my group, they'll be like, yo no sé por qué ponen fotos si no contestan. And once in a while, I'll go in there and I'll say, mire, señor, por si usted no sabe, soy una mujer que tengo I had more than 40,000, que tengo más de 40,000 seguidores. Casi todos ellos me quieren escribir a la misma vez. ¿Usted cree que yo tengo tiempo? ¿Usted cree que yo tengo tiempo para contestarle a todos? Pues no, le estoy contestando a usted porque usted lo está diciendo de una manera medio majadero, And then they'll answer, oh, okay, I see, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Oh, but I'd be like, fire my cola. I'm not one, you stupid. One. I'm gonna watch that movie. Oh, let me tell you about the movie about Yolanda del Rio. So the movie from Yolanda del Rio, these are not even supposed to be here. Because these are my coin-outs. It's a movie called Los Pobres Ilegales. Los Pobres Ilegales. Oh, it's because back then, when I was like in my 20s or before, there was some Mexican actors that were very popular back then. The most popular ones in movie making, it was this man named Mario Almada. And he had a brother named Fernando Almada, and he did movies too. And they did movies like what do you call it? kind of like westerns, but in Spanish. No, they all had their pistolas on their horses and shit. And the man was already older, Mario Ma. And I thought he was so handsome, but his brother was a little more handsomer because he was taller, had a nice long figure, así, flaquito, bien bonito, but he had green eyes, and I tell you, I'm always been a sucker for green eyes. And guys, if you ever want to watch that movie, it's really good. It's with Yolanda El Rio and Mario Almada. Y está bien chingona. I saw it when I was like 17. Because I remember in the summers when we would go to California, like you would just walk down the street from my aunt's house, and there was a little store, and they had VHS movies, and you can rent them, right? Over there. They still didn't have that here in El Paso. A lot of stuff like goes to LA first, and then it takes years to come down here. I'm talking about the styles, the music. Pinchy lips. My lips don't lie. Did you guys ever see the little lips phone? Little red lips. I always wanted those, but ya no se usan los house phones, ¿eh? I once saw it at this garage sale. Not garage sale, this is place here on Donovan. This, what is her name? LCFC, something like with the Elenita or something, I don't know. Her and her husband, they have that lot, and he sells cars. But inside this little building where you go in, well, you could tell like it was a house before. There's like 3 or 4 bedrooms. Like you could see the dining room and maybe 2 bedrooms, big ones. And she has it full of stuff like clothes, furniture. Like she sells like segundas, you know. And then outside, people know them because outside of their door and their gate, they have the big gray trash cans, buckets, where they have a lot of mops and squaws in there. There goes a little white car. Kind of like a expedition, some kind of a little, what the fuck? And it's jumping over the bumps, speed bumps, because they're right out here in my house. And everybody carries their trash on their hood, and then they drive to it. It's kind of it's a little bit far. I never mind. I've always thrown it in the back of my van, you know, and then just go and take it. I don't mind. Yeah, we got bathroom in there, but that's why you close it real good, you know. It's not like I have everything open. Huh? Open your eyes, Cecil. Bueno, guys, ya los dejo porque voy a ver la movie, a ver si está la de los pobres ilegales. If not, I'm gonna watch El Norte. These guys already took a long time. They were just gonna go get his haircut. What the fuck? That's what I like letting them. That I've told my Samantha, you know, right now there's ISIS going around big time and taking people a lo pendejo, and I told them, don't expose yourself out there, Abraham. You know, yeah, you already got married, you have your, and I always told him, have a copy of your marriage license inside your wallet. Carry your wallet everywhere you go, to work, whatever. Because if you should, ay, cabrón, me asustaste. If you should get stopped or somebody asks you for your papers and stuff, you could tell them they're in process, you know. You see, I don't mind saying that because I don't. My husband was from Mexico too, and I fixed his papers. And I don't mind saying that. And you know what? Most of the men that I dated, they're from Mexico or from Juarez or somewhere in Mexico. And they treated me better than men from here. Men from here, jerks. Oh my God, boy, are they jerks. This ugly ass motherfucker, let me tell you. This ugly ass motherfucker on the dating app. I have on there, specifically in my bio, I'm a BBW, wah wah wah. At this moment, I'm not looking for a relationship. I just am looking for somebody that could be a good friend, a respectful good friend. And then I put on there that I've been single for 5 years, and but I'm just looking for a friend, right? I think I rewrote it too again because I said maybe the 5-year thing is blowing them off. I don't know. But I did say that I'm looking for a good friend, and sometimes I'll put in there that they know I'm Christian because in my pictures I have I always put one of the pictures of Jesus, something about Jesus. I think the one that I have says, Jesús es mi pastor, nada me faltará. I think that's what I have right now. Like here on my phone too, if you look at it, I have a beautiful picture of Jesus. Of course it's not Jesus, but it's beautiful. And it's weird because the eyes, the more you stare at that picture, it looks like he's looking at you. No lie. Today I took a really cute picture that came out kind of like this. Without the glasses, of course. Y me gustó, and so I put that on the lock screen. Lock screen, is that you again? Lock screen. My new people, do not get scared. I am not a man wearing a wig. I am pure woman. Can't you see? I am 100% woman. I just hate my fucking hair because it's short and it's curly and I don't like it. You know, when I was putting on my shampoo today, I noticed it's getting longer. Because I wash it this way. Because I have to take my shower on a shower chair. Because I have really bad vertigo, which means that you get little dizzy spells. Girl, I don't want to find my happy ass in the damn shower, you know. And so, anyways, I have my vertigo, my shower chair like that, and I have this shampoo that's for hair growth. Putting it in there, and I'm going to do this, and massage it in, grow, motherfucker, grow. And then I try to like lick it back. I do my face, and then I brush my teeth, and I just start going down, you know, with my scrubby hand and scrub the fuck out of myself. And then when I get over here to my feet, y la chingada. Pero when I rinsed it, just only 3 pillows that come down like this. They're already out over here. I'm like, it's growing. Oh my God, the 3 little hairs are growing. Once they get all together back there, it grows very uneven. I could cut it straight like that. Let me see how long it is. Hold on. Let's check, guys. Remember we used to check with my hearts? The longest hair that I had the last time, I was already up to the second heart. Well, it's already at the first. That's good. Took a while to get there. And then I have this rosemary water that you can buy at Walmart. It's like $17. This is my hair, guys. Okay, I'm trying to show you. I had a little brush here, and we kept finding it. And there's some. I don't even want to comb it because if I comb it, se me cae. That Shampoo does help with, when your hair falls out, but it still falls out. Look at how thin it is. Like it looks like there's hair missing here. It feels like it's not bald, but it's. Okay, so anyways, this is my real hair, and I don't like it. I'm sorry, but I have posted pictures, or when I'm talking to a vato, and then I'll show them my sexy pictures, in a way. Once I get more comfortable with them, I tell them that, did you notice that this picture of him wearing blonde hair and this one is red? Yeah, it looks nice. I'm like, wow. And then I'll be like, oh, it's because I don't color it. And then I start telling them the truth. I have ugly curly hair, so I wear wigs and chongos and extensions and whatever. Ponytails. The ones up there. See how it looks longer now? 3 hairs. Hello. Yeah, this is my hair. My mom used to do her hair like this always too. Yeah, those are. I'm gonna let you guys go because I finally colored my damn hair, but look, you can still see I did it like days ago. Look at it, it's already like the color's already coming out again. It's because I'm rookies. I'm already old. She's older than dirt. I don't watch how many guys. Love you guys. Behave. Pray for each other. Be good to each other. I'm sorry for all the bad words that I say, but I'm praying on that. Everything else is worked on already. Goodbye. Enjoy your Saturdays. Bye. Bye.